The third day, the next morning. Lily awakens as she realizes the iron ore train has stopped. She reaches over for Lilac, but realizes she isn't there. She instantly begins to freak out. Lilac, Lilac, where are you? She frantically looks around before finding Adalia sleeping alone in the other car. Adalia, Adalia, wake up! Oh, come on, Adalia states with annoyance. For once I was having a good dream. Adalia, I need your help. Lilac and Donovan are gone. What? What? Gone? Adalia explains. Yeah, there's no way Lilac would have gone off without me unless it was something serious. We gotta go look for them. Okay, but like, where even are we? Adalia asks with a slurred speech. They look around, finding themselves in some sort of abandoned bazaar called Palm Grove Bazaar. Palm Grove Bazaar, a narrow bazaar market with all sorts of rugs, many of them resembling the Persian rugs of Earth. It should be full of people, but it's been completely evacuated and is eerily quiet. Dust and sand flies around the place, making Lily and Adalia cough. The atmosphere is mundane quiet, broken by the silence without Lilac's loud and proud personality. Adalia brews a potion to see the invisible and then drinks it. He looks around for anything of note. Dang it, I can't find anything. It's like they vanished. Were they attacked in the night? I would understand if Donovan would be gone, but why both of them? As they continue to walk, Adalia admits, I feel like I've been nothing but a burden to y'all. You all had to save me countless times, and not once did any of you complain. Well, of course not, Lily states sternly. Every one of us is viable, and we can't afford to lose anyone. That means you, Lilac, Donovan, and anyone else who joins us. Suddenly, as they pass a piece of halva, it transforms into a Leviathan-like creature and attacks them. It attempts to eat Lily, but she impulsively fires a flame spark through its mouth. It screams in pain before retreating back behind Starlight's curtain. Come on! Lily grabs Dahlia's hand and drags her along while sprinting forward. Where are we going? Wherever Lilac and Donovan are. As Lilac steps on a Persian-esque rug, it transforms into a giant mouth with sharp teeth. Watch out! Dahlia tosses a poison potion into its mouth. Thanks, Lily exclaims. A bunch of other shapeshifters in the room show themselves, all transforming from different objects in the bazaar, such as spices, expired produce, even precious jewelry. Adalia dips one of her arrows in a multiplying potion, which causes the arrows to multiply, firing all at once in different directions. Many of them hit the shapeshifters, but a few missed their targets. A tiny Leviathan purposely trips Adalia, getting him to spill the multiplying potion juice all over it. They spit acid at Adalia, so he roll dodges out of the way from most of them. One hits the edge of his cloak, searing it, but he thankfully managed to avoid injury. As the Leviathans prepare to spit acid once again, they are all sliced with a blade. Lilac! Lily exclaims. Lilac goes to Lily's side. Lily, stay next to me. There's more of them coming. More of them! Suddenly, Lily looks behind her and sees none other than... Wait a second, is that me? Lily blushes. Do I really look like that? Suddenly, Lily uses the spell, Storm of Swords, on both of them. Get down! Lilac shields them both with a giant shield. The shapeshifter immediately starts conjuring up another spell, making her unable to dodge any incoming attacks, and uses heat through fire on Lily. Lily uses a counterspell she developed specifically for a scenario like this. If she were to come up against her own spell, which she creates a barrier which is composed of mainly carbon. That thing's unrelenting, Lily thinks, referring to a replica of herself. Is this what it would be like to fight me if I was afraid to kill? Lily remembers another memory from her last. Son, you mustn't hesitate in the face of the enemy, her mother told her. You need to unleash your maximum potential. Well, I don't like the look of my maximum potential, Lily thinks to herself. But is it okay if it is to save the world? Donovan sneaks up from behind the shape-shifting replica of Lily and with extreme strength wraps his arms around its neck and suffocates it to death. He looks over at them with concern. Donovan! Adalia cries out. This is the first time I've seen him kill something, Lily thinks to herself, and it looked like me. Lily, Lilac explains, get your head out of the clouds. There are more coming, and we gotta take on the form, and they can take on the form of any of us. Be careful. Wait, then who's to say who's real and who's not? A fake Donovan ambushes the real Donovan, and they begin fighting. Suddenly, two more lilacs emerge. Lilac begins fighting the other two lilacs. Dang it, Lily grips her head with confusion and fear. I can't tell which one's the real, and they're all killing each other. Lilac cuts another lilac down and looks at them with horror, grimacing. This is horrible, Lily thinks. How did this even happen? Lilac duels the other lilac and becomes victorious. Donovan defeats the other Donovan. Lilac grabs Lily's hand. Come on, we have to go. There's too many of them here. I can't take them all by themselves. I can't think, Lilac. I'm so scared. I can't even tell if you're out. Lilac kisses Lily's on the lip for a moment. That was real, Lily. Now let's keep going. Wait, don't be so hasty, Donovan tells him. Donovan, is that really you? Adalia asks him. What do I need to do to prove it to you? I don't know. Adalia explains. What's your sister's name? Chrono, like I never forget. That's right, a shapeshifter couldn't know that. Isn't that right, Donovan? Suddenly, another lilac comes out from under the table and tries to stab the lilac rose with its lily. They dodge the attack and cut off the other lilac's hand. My hand, Lilac exclaims with agony as their hand flies off their arm. Lily greets her teeth with horror. The two of them duel for another time. I can't take it anymore, Lily explains with damage. Stop fighting now! As your princess, I command you to stop fighting. Both lilacs stop fighting. One lilac looks a lot more exhausted than the other. Lilac, this is for you and nobody else but you. Lilac, please, Lilac. She hugs her. Get off of me. She shoves her away. Both lilacs look horrified. Lilac, I have some questions for you. If you truly my noble knight, Lilac, then you should get all of these questions correct. Of course, my princess. They both say at the same time. Alright, first question. What is my youngest sister's name? Ora, they both say. Okay, next question. What is my favorite book? The Shape-Shifting Princess, the more energetic lilac states, followed by the more exhausted lilac saying the same thing. Lily shivers with stress, fear, and paranoia. Alright, final question. Lilac, what are you the knight of? The more energetic knight pauses. My Princess Lily, the exhausted lilac says, I'm the holy knight of your world. Duchess of Goldenberg. Lilac grits her teeth. Lilac grits her teeth. You there, with the dark circles under your eyes and the missing hand. You are my knight. She grabs her other hand. Wait, no, don't believe her. She lies. She's going to kill you. Lilac shivers before cutting the replica Lilac down with only one arm. Lilac falls onto her knees and begins to cry, desperately trying to hold back tears. Donovan and Adalia, watching sorrowfully from a short distance away, secure the perimeter. Lilac, Lily consoles her, carefully running her fingers down her scalp and down her hair. I'm so sorry, lost track of you here. Let me heal your hand. Do you know how much magic power that will take? You'll only be able to use a few more spells for the rest of the day. Yes, I know. I know this isn't the logical option, but I can't stand the thought of you never being able to hold your hands again. Lily bursts into tears. Lily, my gorgeous precious Lily, don't cry. Please don't cry. Would it cheer you up if he kissed you? Lily is suddenly triggered. That is what the fake one did to me, she cries uncontrollably. She sniffles while shivering. She said that she was real because her kiss was real, but it wasn't real, it was a lie. And then I'll ask you, Princess Lily, what is it that you want me to do for you? Lily sniffles. I don't know. Alright, it seems that there are no more of them. Donovan exclaims, but don't let your guard down, no matter what. Why did you leave the train this morning, Lilac? Lily asks. Allow me to explain. When I woke up, Donovan and I were suddenly taken out with chloroform by shapeshifters. They pulled us away to the bazaar and interrogated us. What's going on? Lilac asks. Who are you? That doesn't concern you, one of the shapeshifters say. Let's get straight to the point. I hate wasting time. In fact, you humans don't have much time left. What are you planning? Where are you going? And why is the prince with you? She's a princess, you little, Lilac states. Write that down, one of the shapeshifters say to the other. What are you writing? None of your business, human. Let us go, Donovan states. We aren't afraid to fight you if we have to. Surprising coming from him of all people, Lilac thinks to herself. I'll only ask you one more time. What are you planning? Where are you going? Why is the princess with you? Pfft, like we tell you, Lilac states. You have made a poor choice. It would be best for you humans to accept your fate. Never, humans never surrender. How resilient. Liark. Onavand. Kill them both. Two shapeshifters attack. End of flashback. So that's why they were disguised as you. They wanted to split us up. Lilac hugs Lily. Never again, Lily. I'm never gonna let them split us apart again. I'm happy you're safe, Adalia. Daughter of Tazo. Adalia blushes. Oh, thank you. Later, the Oasis, where predator and prey alike live in harmony with the imperative goal of hydration. A palm tree grove accompanies it, a path leading along a river to Mercury Harbor. As the heroes wander the palm tree grove, Adalia tells them, Lily, when you woke me up this morning, I was enraged with you. Normally, I suffer the nightmares of the stories I hear at my bar in my own past. But this time, my parents finally accepted me, and I almost felt like you took it from me. I'm so sorry, Lily apologizes. No, don't be sorry. You wanted to bring me back into the reality. Adalia looks depressed. Weren't you the one who say holding grudges is pointless? Lilac asks. I'm not angry at them anymore. I'm just angry at myself. Don't be, Lily states. You did nothing wrong. I'm angry at myself for not being able to handle the people I've hurt. I even have nightmares about the stories, and I fear that with every new person I meet, I also take on their nightmares. Try to focus on yourself, Donovan states. You've done your fair share of selfless deeds. The party arrives in the bustling port city of Mercury Harbor, a city with the mercury factories up the wazoo. It was once the industrial capital of Oasistan. Bordering the oasis, the country was named after. When it was annexed by Frederickland, it then became the industrial capital of Frederickland due to the oil and mercury reserves, which is why Oasistan was the first country to be annexed by Frederickland. Many of the factories have been abandoned since the Seven-Day Cycle began. Mosques fill the landscapes, and the call to prayer can be heard across the city. It seems Islam has transcended even to other planets, just as Christianity, Buddhism, and other religions have. They see the submarine city Aqua Selim docks at the port of Mercury Harbor. It's a behemoth, Lily exclaims. And that's only part of the surface. I wonder how big the whole thing is. Well, they do call it the submarine city, Lilac says. So it must have a pretty huge interior. A submarine city. How far technology has progressed. I wonder it was made in the first place. I heard it was meant to be a shelter from Iradian invasions. An underwater moving fortress the size of the city. It would be an effective war tool and an asylum for civilians. One of the few good things Frederick did, I say. It could also be a place of asylum for civilians during this crisis, Donovan states. I think we should tell the local guards and the submarine city crew about the current situation. They explained everything to some crew members. What? You're kidding me. So that's why the skies turned dark? One crew member looks much more surprised than the other. For a split second, Lily couldn't help but feel like one of the crew members was glaring at her. Listen, just put your guard up. Oh yeah, there's also a huge mech in the desert. Just thought I'd mention that. This time, both crew members look surprised. This is unbelievable, but we do have enough room for the entire population of Mercury Harbor, Frederick City, and Aqua Asylum inside the submarine city. A third crew member wonders. Many people from Frederick City were frantically boarding after the coup d'etat a few days ago. After that, the city was overrun by armies of cyborgs and monsters. We've heard reports of dark warlocks, shape-shifting leviathans, creatures that camouflage themselves as entire buildings, creatures made up of electricity that cling to power lines, and even a crazy cyborg samurai and a vampire. Okay, those last two might have been made up. We're heading straight for the capital to confront Azrael and get her to stop the 7-day cycle. So as Lily, the princess of Frederickland, I require you to take the submarine back to Frederickland shores. Alright, princess, it'll take 2 days at least. You're aware of how vast the Versipellis ocean is, aren't you? It won't be done overnight. Later. Thump, thump, thump. Donovan grimaces with fear. The Casbah bot approaches through the palm tree grove. What? Did it follow us all the way here? It's Prince of the Harbor. A siren rings across the city. Men to your battle stations! Many soldiers mount missile launchers as the party prepares for more combat. They fire the missiles at the Casbah bot, which tanks the hit while taking heavy damage. It charges its armed cannons and aims straight at the party. Brace yourself! The Lilac and Lily combine their magic to create a holy shield of both worlds, blocking the armed cannon blast. Hold on! The shield just barely holds together against the overwhelming power of the blast. The Casbah bot kicks several buildings at the party. Shit, those are civilian buildings, the local guard says. Good thing that sector's evacuated. As entire buildings fly at the party, Donovan says, the shields won't take it, and grabs everyone and runs towards the shore, towards where the local guards are stationed. Are you okay? They ask them. Yes, Donovan states, but we need more firepower. If we get close to that thing, it'll eviscerate us. We're running low on missiles. The mech's kneecap opens up and launches a bomb from a nozzle within. Shoot that shit out of the sky. They fire a missile onto the bomb midair. No, fire at the exposed kneecap, Donovan explains. Hey, you don't give me orders. Just do it before it closes up again. Chaff arrow. Adalia dips an arrow in the chaff poison and fires it at the Casbah bot, preventing the kneecap from closing. They fire a missile into the exposed bomb launcher, destroying its left leg. The Casbah bot stops and falls with its arms. Now, how do you destroy the arms? Lily suddenly notices a crew member of the Aqua's asylum leering at Lily with a look of hatred. When Lily looks towards them, they walk in a different direction, continuing to work with the other crew members. What was that? Lily asks. There have to be a weak point where the arm connects to the Casbah itself, but we somehow have to avoid another fire of the arm cannon. The Casbah bot charges up the arm cannon and fires at the submarine city. The city, in response, puts up its invisible shield, completely blocking the blast. Adalia gives the chaff arrow to Donovan. Donovan fires the chaff arrow at the arm cannon, causing it to malfunction briefly. Adalia brews a speed potion, which she gives to Lilac. Lilac runs up to the mechs at lightning speed and slices through where the metal arm connects to the Casbah, consuming most of Lilac's magical energy for the day. She retreats back to the party. Alright, I think I got a spell to defeat it, but it'll be my final spell of the day, so everyone get back. Lily takes a deep breath and focuses her magic. Acid Blast! She fires a magical blast of acid right at the Casbah itself. The Casbah bot explodes, and Lily passes out from mana exhaustion. Princess Lily, wait, are you? Yes, I am the Soltron of Wassistan. I apologize for interrupting you, but there's something I have to tell you. When Azrael read my heart, I was determined that mine to be full of compassion, as I had compassion for my people. But alas, Azrael determined that I had a heart of malice. What did I do wrong? I've worked for the betterment of my people. I've slowly transformed this country into democracy. But then, I realized, Princess Lemmy, this is just a theory. But I think Azrael was programmed to only see malice inside of people's hearts. Lily's eyes widened. Think about it. Frederick was not going to take any chances. For 7 days, my army panicked as my allies in the Savannah Land and Pohaku fought Frederickland and Wassistan outside of my borders. But we had a different kind of threat. An army under Azrael's control which prevented us from escaping our imminent deaths. They overpowered our military, and to make matters worse, Frederickland was conducting bombing raids on our territory. Some of our army managed to escape our borders and concocted a plan to make a surprise attack on Frederickland by crossing the glaciers, but our army was ambushed by Frederickland guerrilla troops, and they were all evidently captured and brought back into Wassistan. Meanwhile, I decided to stay within my own borders and try my best to defend my nation. And yet, before the 7-day cycle had ended, I was captured and brought to Frederickland. Once the 7-day cycle had ended, I was brought to Town, to my citadel called the Crimson Casbah, where I was locked up. While I was locked in here, the Casbah was turned into a mech and I was mind controlled. You saved me from the prison of my own citadel. Princess Lily, you need to bring order and democracy back into this world. Don't take the land route to Frederickland. The glaciers will halt your advance and you'll be easy targets for ambush. You have to go by Silly. Lily, Azrael might only see malice in the hearts of humans, but I'm certain she will see compassion within your beautiful heart. The compassion which I can see with my own eyes right now. Lily, you can break this cycle of endless violence and genocide using your compassionate heart. You can do it. Thank you, Lily exclaims. You're welcome. You're the youth that will lead to the world's future. Well, I don't intend to rule for long. I want to establish a democracy and step down. Oh, by the way, I talked with former Emperor of Biaflorius. He told me to tell you he's sorry for everything. That old dog, I want you to have this, Lily. What is it? He gives her some special gemstone earrings. These were given out to the most brave of our warriors, and now it belongs to you, Princess Lily. It'll give you a protective charm that will let your soul hold on even on the brink of death. You will remain weak until you're healed, and it will not make you immortal, but it will prevent an untimely death, no doubt. Allah Maik. Thank you, Lily says respectfully. Lily uses her reassembling magic to the same spell she used to rebuild the Kilimanjaro crossing bridge, to rebuild some of the destroyed buildings really quickly. Later. The party boards the submarine city Aqua Asylum. The submarine city is the size of 4 football fields, divided into 4 different sectors. Sector A, Sector B, Sector C, and Sector D. Really creative names, I know. Sector A has the main attractions. Sector A and D have the main attraction. Atlantis Square, the town square with a huge window showing the ocean around them. This entire facility is extremely high-tech. There are even touchscreens which you can use to identify each species of fish that the submarine passes. Look at that one. It's a lionfish, and there's a Napoleon fish back there. Those are invasive species from Earth, kind of like how Napoleon was invading places in general. Those are ancient times, though, and that's a leviathan fish. That's actually native to this planet. As it sails past the coral reef, Lily watches in awe, mesmerized. Lilac pats her head, breaking her out of her trance. She seems some anemone with a school of clownfish. They have lost their mother, so the father had replaced the role of the mother. Lily finds it all inspiring in a way, and amazing. It's just as Lily had told Hartman all those years ago. Adorable princess, Lex says. For once, we have a chance to relax, but I promise you, when this is all over, we'll be able to appreciate the sight with full relaxation, without the dread of the 7-day cycle looming over us. Near Atlantic Square is the Aquarius Market, where mainly sea-related items are being sold, like seashell necklaces and seafood. Let's get some crabs, Lily says excitedly. Those are really messy and Donovan tells them. You have to pull them apart and separate the guts from the meat. Oh really, Lily asks. Let's get tilapia instead. It's much less messy. And so the party feasts on tilapia as they watch a play in a circular globe-like theater, which is held in the Aquarius District Theater. However, as they are leaving the dinner theater, a familiar girl passes them, a girl with a blue hat and a blue dress. Lily's eyes widen. Aurora, Lily exclaims. She runs up and hugs her. Oh my gosh, I've been so worried. I'm so glad you're okay. Where's Elizabeth? She's still at Frederick City, but she's being protected by the Royal Guard. She's been waiting for you. I've come here to bring you home. What? Why did you come on your own? I didn't. I came here with the Royal Guards, but they were killed. Aurora makes a saddened expression. The crew of the Aqua Asylum helped me aboard, but I'm so happy you're still alive. Please, sis. You have to come back. The city has fallen into chaos. There was a massacre at the palace. Elizabeth and I just narrowly managed to escape. It's been so long since I last saw you, Wyatt. Hey, I told you not to call me that. My name is Lily. Don't you remember? Princess Lily? Sorry, I forgot. Shall I call you Big Sis? Yes, please. Are these people with you, Big Sis? Well, you don't remember? It's me, Lilac. Wait, are you... I'm sorry, I kind of forgot. I'm Lilac. I'm Princess Lily Snipe. Oh, now I remember you. Aurora says. I can't believe I forgot. What about these other two with you? These are my friends, Adalia and Donovan. Nice to meet you, little lass, Adalia states. Nice to make your acquaintance, Donovan states. Ora, let me tell you what's going on. Lily explains everything to her. Really? Ora says, why did this happen? Did she betray us? I guess she didn't like being father's slave. Aurora pauses, not saying anything. Anyway, little sis, we have 2 days on the ship before we reach Frederickland shores. So why don't we have some fun, eh? But don't we only have 4.5 days left? Don't worry, we'll make it in time. I promise you, little sis. Besides, once we reach Frederickland, we'll be at the home stretch. And that's exactly where we're going. But Lily hugs her little sister. I promise we'll make it, no matter what. We'll save the world. And afterwards, we can do anything you want. Anything I want? Or I gets excited. Like what? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. I guess I just want things to return to normal. Let's have some fun for now, little sis. Lily pats her head. They go to the market and get some ice cream. I've never tried ice cream before, Lily states. Neither have I, Aurora states. Same here, Lilac says. Dang. Adalia giggles. Y'all have really been missing out. They all eat ice cream at once. Ah, so cold, they exclaim. Aurora, in particular, has a massive brain freeze. Aurora, are you okay? Lily gets worried. Yeah, I'm fine. Aurora tells her, don't worry so much. I'll be fine. I'm fine, okay? Lily goes, alright, silly. They go to the movie theater in Sector B where they watch a very emotional kids movie about an animal that was stolen from their family and thrown into a circus. But luckily, a kind person freed them back into the wild and they eventually found their parents again. Aurora cried during the movie. It seems to have really touched her heart. Lily cried too. She pats Aurora as she cries and feels warmth and affection of Lily's hand. As they are leaving the theater, Aurora hugs Lily from behind. Big sis, I'm scared. What if you don't stop the 7-day cycle? We will. That's a promise. Pinky promise? Yes, pinky promise. They both make a pinky promise and Lilac joins them too. Hey, don't leave us out, Adalia states. They all interlock pinkies. Good. Now you have no choice but to save the world. Lily hugs Aurora. Everything will be okay, I promise. Aurora pauses. Big sis, can I ask a question? What is it? I've been thinking about a lot of stuff lately. Is it possible to love someone you hate? Huh, where is this coming from? Well, I was thinking about Father. He did so many awful things, and I feel so mad at him, and yet still want to love him. Is there something wrong with me? Of course not, Aurora. Honestly, I feel the same way you do. I felt like I was locked up in that palace, like it was a prison. I hate how Dad never let us leave the palace grounds. Aurora, I never knew you felt this way. Why didn't you never tell me before? Well, I waited so long. I felt like no one loved me, and I was forced to watch everything from afar. Like a silent observer, overlooked by society. Aurora begins to cry uncontrollably. Aurora, why did you feel like that? Lily is confused and scared as to why Aurora feels this. I love you so much. I'll never think no one loves you, Aurora. So many stupid people. They think they run the world just because they're more powerful. I hate them. I hate them so much. I want to be more powerful than them. Little sis, why are you so angry? Aurora nearly screams Lily. I'm just really mad at my dad. That's all. I was once free, and he locked me away in that wretched palace. I hated it there. You and Elizabeth, no, it's nothing. I need time alone to process things you told me. I understand. Take as much time as you need. Adorable princess, Lilac says. For once, we have a chance to relax, but I promise you, when this is all over, we'll be able to appreciate the sight with full relaxation, without the dread of the 7-day cycle and go rest. Near the Atlantis Square is the Aquarius Market, where mainly sea-related items are being sold, like seashell necklaces and seafood. Let's grab some crabs, Lily states excited. Later, as Lilac pauses by Aurora's room, she suddenly hears screams of agony and confusion coming from her own room. Amble, dead mum. Gnitporak eriet. Gnitporak eriet. Gniturak eriet. Snahum diputs. Lilac sees a slight shadow of tentacles coming from her room. Aurora! She bursts into the room. She sees Aurora's eyes red from crying. She hugs her. You poor girl, you've had a rough day. Why don't you get some rest? Okay. Here, you can sleep in Lily's room. Lilac opens the door to Lily's room, where they find Lily fast asleep. It'll be all okay. I swear it to you. Everything will be okay, Aurora. I'll get some sleep. You'll need it. She pats her head before leaving to go somewhere else. Where are you going? I'm going with Adalia and Donovan to talk with the crew about our current trajectory. I'm also going to see if we can go any faster to save us some time. Good night, Aurora. She leaves and closes the door. Aurora's eyes gape open as she heads towards her bed. She sees Lily sleeping peacefully. Aurora suddenly has dark circles under her eyes and an exhaustion expression as she lies down and stares at the wall. As she does, tentacles spread out from her back. Why must it be this way? They think to themselves. I should have gone for Elizabeth instead. Maybe it wouldn't been as difficult with her, but Frederick's middle child, Lily, Princess Lily, so humans too can change their gender at will. Or maybe it goes deeper than that. My species can reproduce with each other regardless of their gender. They can change their bodies to whatever they desire. Maybe it isn't so easy for these humans. I wonder how Lily would react if she found out I was a shapeshifter. As they lie in bed, they remember. 7700 AD. Versipilus Mundus, the planet of shapeshifters. That is what the humans called it. How creative, they think sarcastically. The Versipilus acted just as humanity, but they were not bound by limitations such as race or gender. The young Versipilus lived in the crystal tundra. This species could choose the body they wished to have. Harmony with one's body, I went through many different bodies. My parents would support me through whatever body I put, but I could never find what was right to me, no longer how I longer shapeshifted. I've also had many names. Asniatap, Oturikup, Bio, but I just didn't feel right in any of the bodies I transformed into. That was until the new species entered our planet through flying machines, humans. I felt comfortable imitating human bodies. It felt so great. I didn't know why, but it felt good to be in a human body. I was too naive to realize why these humans were here, though. They were here to become the dominant race on the planet.
Round up each one of these freaks.
The leader of the expedition exclaims with fury.
These shapeshifters think they can take whatever form they like, fooling us with their disguises. Force them to show their true, disgusting forms.
We were called Leviathans in our natural forms, whatever that means. The humans were so very scared of us, and they trapped us for that reason. They thought if they locked us up, they would be safe. And yet, suspecting we had infiltrated their ranks, they killed their own kind, believing them to be Versipilus. The last thing I was told by my parents before they were taken away from my grasp was, please do not let these monsters take you. You may disguise yourself as them, but do not become them. Do not become a monster. You have special blood. You can resist the humans' wicked mind control. Those words left scars on my young mind. I was captured shortly after, and I was brought into an underground laboratory kept in a tiny chamber, too small for me to turn into the human body I desired. And from then on, I would watch as my life passed me by. Unlike humans, Versipilus lived for hundreds of years, so it wasn't my lifespan I was worried about, it was my time. How much time I wasted in that wretched cage. I was considered too volatile to be used in combat, so all of the others were sent off by the humans as weapons of war. I didn't know where they were going or why the humans wanted them. just that fewer and fewer of them were in the lab with me, keeping me company. But one day, after decades of being trapped in there, a strange human came. They freed Azrael from her chamber and looked straight at me. The human told Azrael, "Shall I free them?" But Azrael told them, "No, they are too dangerous. Let's get out of here." In that moment, never before had I felt so much hatred. You human who went out of your way to acknowledge my existence and you refused to free me, I have never felt so insulted in my entire life. You did nothing but take pity on me. One day, nearly 2 decades later, all of us who were trapped in the underground lab were suddenly freed. I felt both liberated and a hunger for revenge, so I confronted Azrael directly. "You, how dare you? You're the one who told the human not to free me. Do you know how long I was trapped in there?" "Forgive me, Versipius. I was bewitched by humans who told me that you would kill everything in the lab if you were released. Please forgive me." "I'll never forgive you." "What, do you wish to take revenge? Go ahead. Try it. I'll annihilate you." The shapeshifter sweats. "She's right. What about the human that was with you?" "That was Alexander, the eldest son of King Frederick. He is dead now, killed at the summit of Mount Wyatt. He was the only good human." "But," the shapeshifter is filled with unbridled fury, "but I can't resist. Those bastards who locked us up in that prison. I want to kill them all, especially Frederick." "Don't worry, I took care of Frederick. Then his descendants, whoever is left, I want them to pay." "Oh, so you wish to wipe out his bloodline? Go ahead, I won't stop you. However, I will warn you, Prince Wyatt has exceptional magical capabilities, spells that can wipe out entire armies. I suggest you deal with him first before any of the others." "Tell me, how exactly is this 7-day cycle going to end? It was not designed to kill every living thing on this planet. Current planet, was it not? That would kill us as well." "Fear not, I have changed my directive. I'll only kill the humans in Versipilis Mundus. Your people will be able to take back your home with the planet. Things will be as if humans had never been here to begin with." "Interesting. Even though the humans created you, you seem to be on our side. I despise humans more than anything else, so I'll put everything in my power to wipe them off the face of this planet." The shapeshifters set out to search for Lily, unaware of their true name and gender. They came across Elizabeth and Aurora in the city. They decided to change their appearance to look exactly like Aurora. They then fooled the royal guards into letting them board the Aqua Asylum, and when no one was looking, disguised themselves as one of the crew members to not raise suspicions as a wandering young girl without a parents. They finally came across Lily at Mercury Harbor. While they were disguised as a crew member, they couldn't help but leer at Lily for a moment. When the party boarded, they shapeshifted back into the form of Aurora. "Now's my chance," they think to themselves, "to get my vengeance on the bloodline who kept me trapped in that glass prison, trapped in a body that didn't suit me. I know you feel the same, Lily. I'm so sorry." They get out of their bed and approach Lily, preparing to kill her in her sleep. Lily suddenly wakes up, hearing a creak in the bed. "Aurora, what's wrong? You look so scared. Did you have a nightmare? It's okay, come here." Lily can't see Bill's appendages in the dark. Lily brings Bill closer to her and brings her under the covers. "Here, I'll protect you. You don't have to worry about a thing, okay?" "Oh, what's going on?" Bill thinks to themselves. "Why is she—" Bill begins to break down into her tears, waking up Lily more. Bill cries into Lily's arm. "I can't take it anymore. What's wrong, little sister?" It's nothing. It's clearly not nothing. I had a really bad nightmare. A really long one." "Oh, I see. Well, you won't be having any more nightmares on my watch." Lily giggles, holding her little sister close. "This feels good." Bill thinks to themselves. "Like when my mother used to tuck me in. Like when my sister used to comfort me. I just want those days to be back. And right now, that's how it feels like. I'm just going to relax right here in her arms." Beale falls asleep in Lily's caring arms. And Lily falls asleep very soon after.